The officers dressed in uniform. So you there taking pictures, monitoring, and then know somebody who walking in for the police is also an agent for the Prime Minister. And the dang it commissioner in a public photo has already shown you that she's eating out of the Prime Minister's hand. Do you really think they wouldn't do whatever he tells them to do, or do whatever they can to assist him in whatever agenda he seeks to perpetrate? Wake up, Bahamian people. Wake up, politicians. Still McEwen is white, but it's not enough to have people watching the building. I need you to understand how much trouble we are actually in with Neil Campbell in charge of the election as the returning officer and Shanton Olds as the commissioner of police. And I like Neil. I like Shanton too. But yeah, she ate my singing guts, and I really don't care. And she still owe me $1,062. And I want her to know, God don't sleep and God don't slumber. She will pay me that money, living or dead. God will make sure that she costs that. And he know how he can do it. I know how he can do it. But he knows exactly what he's doing. So she could eat cake, suck cake, swallow cake, drown on cake, do whatever she wants with the cake. It is what it is. But while you eating cake, keep your integrity intact, sweetie. You don't eat cake with the Prime Minister's hand. I don't care that you are a female commissioner of police. You got to act with integrity. You got to demonstrate that you're impartial. How the hell you eating cake with the Prime Minister's hand? And this man ain't married. On camera. And maybe what you all should do is talk to your photographers and tell them there are certain things that you should not post. There are certain things that should remain private. There are certain photos that if you take them, you delete them. Because if you're eating cake on the Prime Minister's hand, what else you eating out his hand? If you sucking cake on the Prime Minister's hand, what the hell else you sucking? Y'all better stop. What a joke. Well, anyhow, we do know Neil is going to remain as the returning officer, per the Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson. Another one not to be trusted. It is what it is. You better wake up and stop doing foolishness, man. On the back of that, why are we talking about these things going on? Realize now, and there's still election talk, realize now that this is all happening while the Minister of National Security is declaring that police promotions, armed forces promotions are coming up. When you declare something like that during an election cycle for, even if it's a by-election, what's to stop these people from doing whatever you need done to ensure that they get their promotion? Huh? You better wake up. Huh? What's to stop them? What's to stop these people from doing whatever they have to do? Compromising themselves however they have to ensure their promotion. And you trust the police with the ballot box? Y'all got to be a jail man. Anyhow, it is what it is. I need y'all to pay attention though. Pay careful attention.